Nikolai, you are right. It's all my fault.
Your fault?
You were infected by that evil spirit because of me.
I had to kill the evil man to protect your sister.
I've brought only death upon us and this town.
Yes, you did. You are at the source of this tragedy.
I've chosen to live a life in solitude with God.
You neglected your family.
It was a sin, and I want to change.
You still can.
It is not too late for both of us. Help me to change, and I'll help you back.
How would you help?
That monster inside of you can be defeated, and I know where your baby is.
My baby?
It's a girl.
Where is she?
Detective Mostov is taking care of her. She's well fed and healthy.
Oh, my baby.
Come on, Nikolai. Let's take Victoria out of here and—
My baby girl! My baby is alive. I'm not a degenerate. You are trying to deceive me. Slaves of Kasag!
No! Benedict!
I believe in God.
I am the king of Saborans!
God is my shepherd. I lack nothing. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For you are with me.
Tivaleba Kasag, Tvitgadasos Veli. Tivaleba Kasag, Tvare Kortsir Kortvit. Kasag Nazashiatka. Rashahars Matan Bal Belzis. Ashreor. Utulak Sirkur Ahrizad. Utulak Sirkur Ahrizad. Utulak Sirkur Ahrizad.
This must be the Temple of Truth.
No, please.
Victoria!
Please.
God. Victoria?
Kill me, please.
Calm down. What's... Where have you been? We must get...
No!
I had to find it.
You had... You all... There's nothing...
It's your
Agony?
It's him.
Who?
Listen to me.
Your
No.
How many...
Sakyad. She.
It's
The book.
You...
This.
What are...
And
You...
I.
Look at your wife. If you had... You can... You need to calm down. God can help you. We have an
Ha! From the no one in this. Why?
Wait, this...
I listen only to my mother. And
you.
I am.
No!
What did
Nicol...
look? This is now look.
Words... You...
My.
Lutz, you killed.
He was about.
And who? They had
No one.
You could. Why did you? You could.
Nerman.
Why drag?
I follow.
I recall. I want you to think about all. It's not.
No. I'd see.
Nikolai, Yadviga is using you to.
The demon.
Nikolai, you are just be.
Bow beef.
I'm afraid this man is beyond.
Now! Push him into the hole! Now!
I will kill you with my bare hands!
Now! Push him!
It's over. It's over, my sister.
Kasag is with me! Mother is with me!
Dear God, he's holding on the root!
Take the knife from the floor, cut it! Let him rot in Ahrizat.
God, no!
What?
You'll never do it.
What are you waiting for? Cut the root!
I'm holding your body, your soul, your everything!
He has my Bible! He must have taken it from me in the struggle!
Let me climb up, and I'll give it back to you. I promise.
Benedict, cut the root! Do not listen to him! It's just a book!
I'm sorry, my dear sister.
Cut it! Don't let that monster—
I'd rather die with God, sinless, than live an empty life ridden of my faith.
No!
Give me my knife back. I knew you would never abandon God. You're too weak, a pathetic, insignificant man. Slaves of Kasag!
No! Benedict!
I believe
I
God, even I.
take food.
This must be the temple of truth.
No.
Victoria?
Kill— Brother?
What's... Where have you been? You the you 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 need God. We look at it.
No.
Wait, this.
I listen only.
You...
No!
What did you think? That I was following? No. My...
You... They... I think... Nikolai...
Now!
I will kill you!
It's...
God.
Dear God!
Take the...
God, no!
What? What are you waiting?
I'm holding. Let
Benedict...
God will understand.
You won't dare! I will eat you alive! No! Mother! Mother, save me!
Victoria! I feel so strange and weak.
I can finally let it go.
We'll find a way out of here, and you'll be taken care of.
You're... bleeding.
It's nothing. Don't think about me. Before we leave,
Yes?
I have to find... Do you remember the story of the witch that cursed our bloodline?
How could I not? But this is not the right time to discuss it.
You know, the night we arrived here, I dreamed about that day our aunt died. Now I understand why. It was an ill omen. This temple doesn't remind you of the basement in our house, does it?
No, it...
The witch was hiding in the shadows of our house, as she's hiding now in this temple. You heard what Nikolai said.
Enough. We should leave.
I found him, Victoria. Father died in my arms.
Oh, Benedict. I'm so sorry.
He sacrificed himself by coming to Sveti Kotar. And now I understand why he did those things to us when we were young. He loved us.
You have to let him go now.
He was trying to protect us from the spirit of Jadwiga Mazrak and the...
Nikolai called that thing Mother. Why?
Jadwiga used Nikolai's mother's appearance to trick his sick mind for her own desires.
What did she want?
To get revenge on us and seize the throne for Nermin. Both would have been achieved if Nikolai killed us here. I believe I saw Jadwiga once after arriving in this town.
When?
While unknowingly carrying the Sekvra book in my pocket, inside the Bible.
I'm sorry. There wasn't enough time. I was chased. I had to hide it from...
You have nothing to apologize for.
But I ruined your Bible.
Just mere pages full of words that mean nothing if you don't know how to use them. It was just a book.
We must leave. Now.
Remember the ill omen. Jadwiga wasn't destroyed. She's here, and our bloodline remains cursed if we...
Something far more terrifying dwells within this mountain. Take me out of here. Drag me if you must.
Calm down. Everything is going to be all right. We'll make it. Father's sacrifice and your suffering. Everything will be in vain if we leave now.
Don't do that.
I must find the body.
It is dangerous, and you don't know where to look.
I can't leave without trying. It won't take me long, I promise.
Benedict!
I must be losing my mind. Victoria! Victoria, can you see him?
See whom?
Father. He's laying on the altar.
Stay away from it. The altar is empty, and Father is dead.
Victoria is right. He's dead. But he looks so real. What am I seeing then? And why? Father?
You've left God! You're not my son anymore!
This isn't happening.
You and your sister. You are a sin. A disgrace to the family name.
You're not real.
What are you doing?
Kill your sister and yourself!
Stay away from that altar. We must leave.
End the Dochnani's bloodline. Embrace the punishment. The passage is waiting for you.
I don't see a reason to... I have to let you go.
Kill your sister and yourself!
No. You must die, once and for all!
What did you do?
You were just a burden. I had to... This altar lid is so fragile. I managed to...
Get away from it. Please.
A body is hidden inside, and it looks ancient. Could this be Jadwiga? You knew what was there, right? Victoria!
After he brought me here and tore off my face, I was barely conscious. But I remember seeing Nikolai hiding a body in there. Just leave it there, please. You don't know how it will affect you.
No need to be worried about me. The body was wrapped in some sort of yellow cloth, probably as part of a Soboran ceremonial ritual a long time ago. I dread even thinking about unwrapping it, but this must be it. This must be Jadwiga's body. I should do what I was tasked to do. Reduce it to ashes.
Is such a thing even possible? I dare not to try this.
I should set the body on fire using the cloth they have wrapped it in. I don't want to use anything else. Nikolai has fallen into the darkness, taking with him the Sekvra book and my Bible. They are all gone. The world is a better place now.
That's a strange notion.
The urn is full of strange-looking rocks that keep burning without being consumed. The scent they give smells of sulfur.
If I didn't come here, thoughts like... It's not going to work.
The color of the moon. I can't see... I should do what I was tasked to do.
I should contemplate more about this decision.
Are you all right?
I am. We're going to be all right. You must... The urn is full of strange-looking rocks that keep burning.
Is such a thing even possible? For God's sake. That's a straight... I struggle to... That's a straight... I should contemplate more about this decision.
The urn.
I have no faith.
Stabbing the body won't do anything to it, but cutting a piece of its cloth to set it on fire.
I dare not to try this.
Now all I need is to set it on fire and stab the evil thing with it. After centuries of agony and death, the Dahnani family sees freedom. This knife and fire end your existence, Jadwiga Mazrak.
You heard that? Get us out of here!
It's over, sister. The witch can't hurt us anymore. The color of the moon. Let's leave this accursed place.
Can you forgive me?
Sister?
About Mother.
I should ask for forgiveness, not you. I did the same thing as Father. I left. I am so sorry for everything you've been through. It's my fault. I've been wrong and blind, Victoria. I should have been there for you, Forgive me.
Shh. The question our father always asked.
What is true faith?
Yes. Well, I think you finally know the answer.
Where am I? How have I ended up here? Victoria? Are you downstairs? The last thing I remember is being with her inside the mountain, but it feels so strange. When I think of what happened, I'm not sure it did at all. It feels like it was all just a bad dream. Is this the crow man from my dream?
What was his name? Nikolai or Nermin? I think someone ate the eyes. Its beak is full of blood and pieces of flesh. It's the feathers that make these flying animals so beautiful.
A gentle wind is caressing the trees and tenderly playing with dead autumn leaves. Death can be beautiful. The sky is clear, and the sun is so bright. I should like what I'm seeing, but I find it disturbing. She's not in the house. Where should I look for her? A cold breeze is caressing my face. It's soothing. I could stay here forever. I left the house and followed the trail downhill to the sun-bathed town. While searching for Victoria, I encountered many people who made me realize what happened wasn't a dream. And I think I encountered far more than I can recall now. So I'd better start using this wall before the rest of them vanish from my thoughts. I saw some kind of prophet on the main square. He was preaching about an impending doom to a group of hideous people without eyes and tongues. When he saw me passing by, he stopped and invited the group to greet me. He said something about a head and how he'll always be grateful to me. As I left him and his followers, he raised a sack containing an eye and said, "Beware, Nikolai is watching you." There was a badly mangled corpse hanging from the town council balcony. One small group of people were throwing dead rats at it, while the rest of them wanted to torch it. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a girl appeared in front of me and hugged me. Before moving away from me, she whispered that she heard what happened and said she was sorry. Then her father showed up and told her to go visit a grave. She thanked me for that, and then they both left. I thought I saw a patch of water in the distance, so I headed that way. I was right. It was a lake. Someone put a grave at the beginning of a small bridge leading to a tiny island. My inner voice told me someone was behind me, and so I turned around and saw a nun staring at me. She said she still hasn't given up hope of finding a boy named Antun, and even though she is grateful for what I did for the town, she will never forgive me for lying about him. I wish I knew what I did. The nun told me to follow her, and so I did, in silence. At the entrance of the church, a young priest greeted me.
He had a proud stance and white, intimidating eyes. It was a strange situation. I had a feeling he was waiting for me. He confirmed my suspicion after locking me up in this underground chamber a few hours ago. Before leaving, he asked, "Have you noticed anything in particular on your way here?" Somehow, he knew. I really noticed something that stuck in my mind. A discrepancy between people's smiling faces and their sad eyes. He acknowledged by knocking twice on the door, and then said, "Their eyes reflect their tortured past, while their faces reflect their bright future. And they have a future. They are free because of you." I became a local saint, a kind of Ivan Kotar. I'm the hero of Sveti Kotar. But painful consequences always follow great achievements. I was told Victoria's body was already cold when they arrived to save us. This drawing is how I want to remember her. She was always calm and hopeful, full of life. It breaks my heart and drives me mad when wondering what happened to her soul after they threw the body into the passage. But I forgave them, like she forgave me. My soul is being eaten, and I'm losing control of my body. His whispers have become louder and tormenting. It's Nermin, the demon that possesses me. But I will not. I cannot fall. The people of this town will save me. I know they will, because I am their patron saint now.